Let me ask you something. How much time did you spend on Instagram this week between posting, stories, replying to comments, trying to figure out the algorithm? Now, how much of that actually converted into sales that you can track? Hi, I'm Amy from Sync Savvy Digital, and I'm here to talk to you about how email marketing can really help your e-commerce business, and it's there for the long run. Now, if you're anything like most e-commerce founders that I talk to, the answer is a lot of the time, they're honestly not sure how much time they spend and how much they actually get from posting on socials. And yet email marketing is sitting on the to-do list somewhere between I know I should and I just don't have the time. I get it. I really do, because that was me too. But I want to share something with you today that genuinely changed how I think about this. And I think it might change how you think about it too. Firstly, if you're feeling overwhelmed about marketing your business, you're not doing it wrong. You're just a business owner trying to do everything at once. And you're running a business, you're packing orders, you're dealing with suppliers, you're handling customer service, trying to have a life outside of it. And then on top of all that, you're supposed to be a content creator too. Social media takes a lot. It demands consistency, it demands creativity, and the feedback loop can be brutal. You could spend 2 hours on a reel and get 12 views, or post something throwaway and have it blow up. There's no logic, there's no rhyme or reason as to why something works or why something goes viral, and then you're left scratching your head thinking, well, can I recreate what I did to make it go viral? So when someone says, oh, you should be doing email marketing, I completely understand why that makes you feel stressed, like it's one more thing to do, something else to feel guilty about. But here's what I want to reframe for you. Email marketing isn't about another thing to add to the pile. Done right, it actually takes less ongoing effort than social media, and it works harder for you in the long run. Quick question: what would happen to your business tomorrow if your Instagram account got shut down? Not hacked, just shut down, gone. Because it happens a lot more than people realize. Accounts get flagged, suspended, taken down, just like this one, sometimes for reasons that make no sense, sometimes with no warning and often very little recourse. I've seen it happen to business owners with tens of thousands of followers, years of content, a real community, and overnight it's just gone. And the brutal truth is those followers, they weren't really yours. When you build on a social platform, you're building on rented land. The platform owns the relationship. They decide who sees your content, when they see it, and whether your account gets to exist at all. Your email list is different. Your email list is yours, full stop. No algorithm deciding whether your message gets seen. No platform that can pull the rug out from under you. If Instagram disappeared tomorrow, your email list would still be there. That's not a small thing. That's what will keep your business running long term. Okay, so beyond the risk, let's talk about why email marketing actually performs. Here's a stat that I think surprises most people. Email marketing has an average return of $36 for every $1 spent, and sometimes it's higher than that. Social media doesn't even come close to that, and the reason is pretty simple. The people on your email list choose to be there. They gave you their email address. That's a much warmer relationship than someone who saw a reel in between watching some cat videos. When you send an email, it lands in someone's inbox, not in a feed competing with hundreds of other posts. They check it multiple times a day. And here's the thing that took me a while to really appreciate. Email is where people go to buy. Social is where they browse. Email is where they transact. Think about the last few things you purchased online. I'd be willing to bet that at least one of them started with an email. A reminder that something was back in stock, a discount you've been waiting for, a welcome offer from a brand that you just discovered. That's email doing its job in the background with little to no work from you, apart from some initial setup. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Okay, but I don't know where to start, or I don't know what to send, or I don't have time to write newsletters. And here's what I want you to understand. You don't need a perfectly designed email. You don't need to send every week. You don't need a complex strategy on day one. You need 3 things that will help you start seeing results from email marketing. 1, a way to collect email addresses. Now, most e-commerce platforms, so your website, if you're on Shopify or something like that, will have this built in. A simple pop-up with a small incentive is enough to get started. 2, a welcome email. Even if it's just 1, we do recommend more, maybe 3 to 4 emails, but just 1, something that goes out automatically when someone joins your list. It should introduce you, tell them what to expect, offers a small thank you. That's it. 3, Consistency over perfection. A simple email once a fortnight that's actually relevant to your customers will outperform a beautifully designed campaign that never gets sent. I've seen businesses add thousands of dollars a month in revenue just from getting those basics right. Not from complicated automations or fancy templates, just from showing up in their customers' inboxes regularly and being useful. That's the bar, and it's pretty low. So if you've been putting off email marketing because it felt like too much, I hope this gave you a different way of looking at it. It's not another thing to add to your plate. It's the thing that protects everything else that you've already got going on. And the good news is you don't need to figure it all out at once. You just need to start. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your first welcome email, step by step, no technical experience needed. So if you want to catch that one, make sure you're subscribed. And if you found this helpful, drop a comment and let me know. It genuinely helps me know what to make more of. I'll see you in the next one.